It helps. High tech much? I just saw a light flashing. I'm like, oh, I haven't turned it on. Okay, it's on now. Right. Let's go for 2 more. Breathing in. Here's me saying how high tech I am. And breathing out. Pulling your belly button in. Make sure your arms are completely relaxed, curling down all the way. Good, and on a breath out, curling up. Making sure you're stacking those vertebrae one on top of the other. Slide the shoulders down and back, head comes up last. Let's go for 1 more. Breathing in and out. Rolling down, really pull that belly button in, curling down all the way. Nice. Now hold it down at the bottom and just swing side to side like a rag doll. Let those arms completely relax. And coming down onto your knees. Beautiful. All right, putting your left leg in front. You want to lean onto that front leg. Make sure your knee is over your ankle. Back leg slide back, point those toes. Hands on the inside, and we're going to rotate those hips side to side. Think of like wagging your tail. That's it. Make sure you're breathing out, relaxing those muscles. Nice. 2 more. Good. Now from here, taking the hips back, straightening that front knee. Breathing out. Move the hands back as much as you need and coming forward. Lift your chest. We're going for 5. Breathing out. Stretch. Digging that heel in and forward. 3 more. Straightening that front knee and forward. 2. Making sure you get the stretch all the way from the insertion here. Last 1. Very nice. Now holding it here forward. Breathing in, take your arms up. I want you to slide those shoulders away from the ears, looking up at the ceiling. Having a beautiful stretch on that anterior line. Now rest your left elbow on your left thigh. And if you can, grab your right foot. You might need a pillow under your knee, or you can do like Vanessa's doing. You can stand up, grabbing the foot and standing. Maybe it's a little bit more comfortable. Tucking those hips under, reaching up. That's it. You want to make sure your knees are together. Squeeze your bum. Very nice. Coming down onto the mat. Make sure your right leg is in front now. Knee over ankle. Slide your back leg back. Hands on the floor. That's it. And let's rotate those hips side to side. Very nice. Think of wagging your tail like a doggy. Good. And from here, let's stretch it back, straightening that front knee. Dig that heel in. Make sure you get your knee straight. And forward lift the chest. And breathing out, stretch. And forward. Nice work. 3 more. Make sure you get this knee straight. That's the priority. 2. Good job. Last 1. Make sure you're breathing. Coming forward. From here, lift your arms up towards the ceiling. Slide those shoulders down and back, looking up. Feeling the stretch on this anterior line. Good. Resting your right elbow on your thigh. If you can, you're going to reach here, or we're going to come up into standing. Grabbing that knee, that foot. Keep your knees together. Tuck your hips under. Reach up with that hand. Beautiful. Really make sure you're not arching your back. And coming down, back onto the mat, going onto both knees and both hands onto our all fours. Now from here, we're going to do our thoracic, our shoulder mobility, so our protraction, retraction. Think of sliding those shoulder blades around the rib cage. Your back stays dead flat. So knees under hips, hands under shoulders, back is flat, pulling that belly button in. And we're going to protract, push the floor away, retract, sink in, but your back stays dead still, so it's just those shoulder blades moving. Breathing out. It's a small movement. Try and think of wrapping those shoulder blades around your rib cage and sinking. Tummy pulled in. Nice. Let's go for 3 more. 2, tummy away from the floor. Last one. Beautiful. Now holding the midway there, find the sort of full protraction, retraction, and find your midway position, and that's your neutral thoracic shoulder position. Tuck your toes under at the back. We're going to lift those knees and hold for 5 seconds. Let's go. Breathing out to lift. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. And breathing out to lift. 5, 4, 2, 1, and down. Nice. 3 more. 5, 4, 2, 1, and down. Tummy pulled in. 2 more. Breathing out. Lift. 5, 3, 2, 1, and down. Last 2. 5, 4, 2, 1. Down. Last one. Breathing out. Hold it for 5, 4, 2, 1. Dropping those knees down. Feet together. Open the knees and let's take it back into that child's pose. Relax your head down. Push the palms of the hand into the floor. Nice. Now from here, walk your hands round to your left side. And you want to push your hands into the floor. So you're almost sending your hips over your right heel. And also think of dropping that right shoulder towards the floor. Beautiful. Now walking those hands round to the left side and pushing. So send your hips back over that left heel. Drop your left shoulder towards the floor. Very nice. Coming to lie on your stomach in this position. We're going to do our thoracic strengthening. So from here, you're going to lie with your arms out to the side on your stomach. Tilt that tailbone into the floor. Keep your hands in line with your shoulders, palms down. And you're going to lift your arms up off the floor. You want to make sure you're squeezing here. So when you lift, it's this that's lifting. Okay, so coming to lie on your tummy. Forehead on the floor, hands out to the side. I want you to squeeze your bottom. Think of lifting your tummy off the floor, head down, and let's go. Breathing out as you lift. Squeeze and hold. Make sure when you're lifting your arms that your arms don't go down. You want to try and keep your hands in line with your shoulder. We're going for 10. Squeeze the bum. Right, 3 more. 2, 1. Beautiful. Now rotate the thumbs towards the ceiling. And same thing, squeeze your bottom. Breathing out as you squeeze. Nice. 5 more. Really squeeze the shoulder blades together. Tummy pulled in. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Very nice. Now staying in that position, I'm going to show you in standing. You're going to take your leg across and twist. Either hands out to the side or you can have them under your head. When you open up your hips, you want to really think of getting your knees apart. Don't just keep your knees together and roll. You want to open up your hips. So coming to lie on your stomach. And you're going to do alternating sides 10 times. Breathing out. Make sure you open your hips. Open up those knees. That's it. Don't just keep your knees together and rotate. You want a big difference between those knees. That's it. Really open up that hip. Beautiful. Rotating. Your upper body can move as much as you need. That's it. Stretch. Let's go for 2 more. Last one. And coming to roll over onto your back. So from here, we're actually going to reverse that. Arms out to the side. And now you're going to swing that leg up towards your foot. Don't bend your knee too much. Just up to the foot, back down, and other side. Alternating sides for 10. That's it. Think very casually. You're not trying to keep anything still. You're just loosening off the low back, the hamstrings. That's it. Breathing out. We're going for 10. Try and get your foot down to the floor so you're really stretching. There we go. 1 more each side. Last one. Very nice. Stay lying on your back. Feet nice and wide apart like your mat. And we're just going to roll those knees side to side. You want to try and drop the top leg down towards the floor so you get a really nice stretch over your hips. Breathing out. So you lift up that bum, stretch on that front side. That's it. Let's go for 2 more. 1 more each side. There we go. Beautiful. Hugging those knees into your chest. And rolling up into sitting. Right, we're going to grab your foam roller or your rolled up towel or yoga mat, and we're going to lie on the roller. So from here, sit on the one end and lie all the way back. Make sure your head is on the one end, bum on the other end, arms out to the side, palms facing up. And we're just going to hold this for 30 seconds. I want you to imagine your back molding over the foam roller here, like melting over it. Breathing out, palms facing up. Make sure your arms are nice and relaxed. And just envision your thoracic spine melting over that roller. Let's go for 10 more. And while we're doing this at the moment, we're completely relaxed with our stomach. We're not holding anything in. Right. Now, from here, now I want you to flatten that spine onto the roller, tummy pulled in. And we're going to do snow angels with our hands. Ideally, you want to keep the hands touching the floor and really keep that low back glued to the roller. If you don't, we end up using our low back rather than opening up the thoracic spine here. So it's so much better control and better for your mobility to keep that tummy pulled in, back glued to the roller. Let's go for 2 more. Nice, last one. Arms up to the ceiling, shoulder blades pulled away from the ears. Imagine putting them down towards your bottom, tummy pulled in. We're going to breathe out, lift one leg up and down. When you do this, make sure you can feel your vertebra touching every level on the roller. Tummy pulled in, breathing out as you lift. So really focusing on that core. Nice, let's go for 2 more each side. And last one each side, very nice. And slowly rolling up into sitting. And coming up into standing, very nice. We're going to do our dynamic warm-up as well, because it's really good to stay standing and have to work our balance at the same time. So from here, staying standing, you're going to grab your knee, pulling it up to your chest, balance for a second. And then change sides, breathing out. That's it. We're going to do 3 each side. Lifting up. Nice, and down, change. Good, 1 more each side. Perfect for making sure our balance is going, using those stabilizing muscles. Right, now grabbing under your shin and under the knee, pulling up. And change. That's it. 2 more each side. Perfect. Find a spot to focus on. Make sure you're holding just above the ankle, so you're not just pulling the foot, because then your foot goes. Hold above the ankle. That's it. Last time. Nice. Now cross your right leg over your left, reaching down to the floor. Relax the head. Coming up, opening up, stepping out to open, palms facing forward, and change sides, left over right. And change. Make sure you really relax the head. You'll feel so much more stretch if your head is relaxed. And change. Opening up, left over right. 1 more each side. That's it. Last time. Beautiful. Now opening up those legs to a nice wide stance. Over the cat. Sweet. You're going to slide your hands down that right leg. Try and keep your back nice and straight. Stretching round. If you can, keep those hands touching the floor and come up the left leg. That's it. And coming up all the way to standing, then go down the left leg. Reaching forward and up the right side. So we're changing sides. Now go back down the right and all the way across to the left and up. That's it. Keeping your back nice and straight if you can. And up. Last one each side. Breathing out. Stretch those hands as far forward as you can. Ooh. And round. Okay, keep widen those legs even wider. And we're just going to go into little side bends. Not too deep, warming up the inner thighs, loosening off the hips and the knees. That's it. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, chest up, 2, and 1. Very nice. Now dropping your hands down to the floor, keeping your bottom low, going side to side. That's it. Have your legs a little bit wider so you can drop your bottom down more. That's it. Let's go for 2 more. 1. Now rotate towards your right foot. Bend that right leg, back leg straight. You want to have your hands on the floor. If you get very tired or you need to drop that back knee, you can. Otherwise, keep it up. We're going to twist, looking up at your hand. That's it. Now come back, place your hands on either side of that front foot. Try and straighten that front knee as much as you can. Then bend it back down. And other side. Hands on either side of that front foot. So now keep your back leg straight. And you just want to straighten that front knee as much as you're able to. And back. And 1 more twist each side. Twist, follow your hand with your head. That's it. And stretch. I'm only going to be able to do the stretch on the one leg. That's why I'm doing this one first. Twist the other way. And stretch. Good. Coming up, let's change sides. So we're going to go to our left leg in front. Right leg out straight. Make sure your knee is over your ankle. Hands on the floor. And from here, we're going to twist. That's it. Hands on either side of that front leg. Straighten it as much as you can. And back, and then twist the other way. Nice. Little stretch. I can't do much on this leg. And twist. 1 more twist each side with a little hamstring stretch in between. Other side. Very nice. Dropping down your knees to the floor. We're going to stay on our hands and knees. We're going to loosen off those shoulders a little bit. Open your hands a bit wider. We're going to drop that shoulder down towards the floor. Jules, do what you can with the shoulder. See how it feels. Breathing out as you twist. Taking it all the way down. That's it. Let's go for 5, 4, 3. Keep going. Good. 2 and 1. Perfect job. Staying there. You're going to take that left hand up towards the ceiling. Follow that hand with your head. Lifting it right up. And then taking that arm down. You want to get that shoulder down and your head down. Nice. If you've got a sore shoulder, what you can do is wrap that hand around your rib cage and just twist. There we go. So Jules, if your shoulder's too sore for this, you can wrap that arm and just twist your body. And then take that hand down. We're going for 5. Breathing out. Twist. And down. Last time. Nice work. We're going to change sides. So as I say, if you've got a sore shoulder, you can just wrap that arm around and twist using your elbow, trying to pull the elbow up. Okay, let's go. Twisting that arm up and sliding it down, taking that shoulder blade and head down to the floor. We're going for 5. Twist and down. Good job. So here we're really trying to get that thoracic spine moving. Very nice. Breathing out. Try and follow your hand with your head. 1 more. And down. Beautiful. Coming to sit on your bottom. Feet in front of you. Knees bent, hands behind you. Remember in this position, not to sink into your shoulders. You want to push the floor away. Grow your neck. Nice long neck, sticking your chest out, and we're going to roll the knees side to side. Lean on your hands for the first 10. Breathing out. And lift up that bum cheek. You want to try and get both knees to the floor. So you can lift up here. That's it. Taking it all the way around. 2 more, 1 more each side. Very nice. Taking your hands up. Same position with the legs. Rolling the knees side to side. With this, you might need to pull your tummy in and lean back a little bit. Roll back as you bring those knees through. Nice work. You'll find you start moving forward. Move back when you need. Very good. 2 more. 1. Nice. Now bringing yourself all the way back, taking the knees to the right side. And from here, you're going to lift up. So if you see, my right foot is touching my left knee and lifting up. Drop down, take the legs over to the other side and up. Nice. If we had tons of space, you could just roll yourself around, but because we're going to run out of space, just literally switch the legs. Coming up, squeeze. Nice. Breathing out. Very good. Good job. If you need to use your hands, you can. Make sure it's not sore. Nice. Shows a little imbalance. Tummy pulled in, breathing out. Use those hips to squeeze up. Good job. 1 more each side. Control it. Nice. Last one. Very good. All right. From here, we've got our knees facing the right side. You're going to stay now facing your right knee. Hands on the floor. You want to push that back leg back so my left leg is almost in line with my body. I'm facing my right knee. If you want to, you can go down into the elbows, depending on your flexibility. And we're going to lift this back leg off the floor. Ideally the knee and the foot using your butt. If it's too much, you can just lift the knee. That's it. Let's go for 10. When you lift, make sure you don't bring that leg forward as you lift. You want to keep it in that same dynamic, same angle. Breathing out, squeeze from the butt. That's it. So you want to make sure that your leg's behind you. You can see you can't really see my leg as I lift. Try not to bring it forward. That's it. So you're over that front leg, face your front knee. Lifting up. 2 more. 1. Very nice. Coming up, let's change sides. So take your legs over, face your left knee. So you're literally turning to face this knee. Move this leg back behind you. On your hands or on your elbows. And from here, you want to lift. Try not to look at that leg. You want to be straight forward facing your front knee. Breathing out, tummy pulled in. If you struggle lifting the whole leg, just lift that knee. Making sure that you're not bringing it forward as you lift. Squeeze the bum. Let's go for 5. 4. Nice. 3. 2. 1. And coming up, let's lie on your back, rolling back, hug those knees into your chest. Beautiful. All right, let's go into our happy baby. So take your feet up towards the ceiling. Grab the inside of your feet and very gently push those knees down towards the floor. Rocking side to side. That's it. Keep your right leg in happy baby. Stretch that left leg along the floor. So now you've got a lovely stretch on that left hip flexor and your right glute. Arm out to the side. Make sure your hips stay up towards the ceiling. Very nice. Now taking that left leg back into happy baby. Change legs. Stretch that right leg out. Keep your hips to the ceiling. Don't roll towards that leg. Beautiful. Very nice. Placing those feet on the floor, knees bent. From here, take your right ankle, cross it onto your left knee. We're going to go into our figure of 4 butt stretch. That's it. So bringing that left thigh in towards you. Grab behind your knee, behind your thigh, pulling it in. If that's not enough of a stretch, you can put your hands over your leg, pull it in deeper. Very nice. Now from here, place your hands behind your head. Keep that left leg slightly bent and the right leg crossed over. Tummy pulled in. We're going to tap that leg down to the floor and up, breathing out. Now don't just bend the knee. You want to hinge from the hip. The whole legs go down. So both legs go with it and come back up. So keep this angle at the knee the same and move from the hips. That's it. Breathing out. Tummy pulled in. Your back stays glued to the roller, to the mat. Breathing in and out. Let's go for 5. Beautiful. Really try and get both legs going. 4. 3. Tapping down. Don't move the left knee. It stays at that same angle. Perfect. Last 1. Very nice. Grab that right knee, pull it into your chest. Stretch the left leg up to the ceiling and slowly lower it down. You want a dead straight leg. Pull up that quads and hold it about 10 centimeters above the floor. Now while you're here, tilt that tailbone towards the ceiling, using your abs to hold that leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest that left leg all the way down onto the floor. That's it. Relax that left leg completely. Pull your right knee open. Pull it out away from the midline. So you're opening up those hips. So stretching it open. So we're pulling it away from midline, opening those hips. Feeling the stretch on your groin here. And now taking it across you, change hands. And pulling it across, stretching out your low back. Trying to get the knee to the floor and your shoulders stay down. Look up at the ceiling. Use your breath to try and relax into that position. You should never fight the stretch. You just want to almost sort of relax into it. Very nice. Coming back to the middle, feet on the floor, knees bent. And let's change sides. Take your left leg up to the ceiling. Cross it onto your right knee. Pulling the right thigh in towards you. That's it. You can cross your arms over, pull it in tighter if you need. Beautiful. Now from here, hands behind your head. Bend this right leg to 90 degrees and this leg stays here. The movement happens now at the hips. You're going to breathe in, take the legs down, breathing out to come up. Notice how this leg goes with it. So my whole hips are moving. Tummy pulled in. That's it. Breathing in. Don't let your back leave the floor. Breathing out. Beautiful. We've got 5. Really scooping in those abs. 3 more. Perfect. 2. Nice job. Last 1. Pull that left knee into your chest. Stretch the right leg up to the ceiling. And slowly lower it. Making sure your tummy's pulled in. Stop 10 centimeters above the floor. Tilt that tailbone in. And pulling your stomach in. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax that leg all the way down completely. Right, now pull the left knee open. Open up your midline, pulling it away from the center of your body. You'll feel a stretch in your groin. That's your hip capsule. It's good for it. Try and keep those hips facing the ceiling though. Nice. Now pulling it across, change hands. And pulling it across, stretching out your low back. Try and keep your opposite hand down, palm facing up. You want to get that knee towards the floor, feeling that big stretch in your back. Using your breath. Beautiful. Coming back into the middle, hugging those knees into your chest. Roll up into sitting. We're going to roll like a ball. If you don't want to do rolling like a ball, you can go into child's pose. But otherwise, we're going to sit on our bum bone, have your feet off the floor, gently holding your shins, and you're going to look at your belly button, roll back, rolling up. Make sure when you go down, don't flatten out your spine. You want to stay tucked like a ball. Use momentum. So keep that tummy pulled in. Round that spine. That's it. 2 more. Last 1. Now, if you want to have a rest here, you can rest, or if you want to try, we're going to straighten up the legs, hold behind the calves, going into the rocker. If you want to rest, I've lost you both. I'm going to do 1 more. Very nice. All right. Come up into sitting. We're going to sit cross-legged. So from here, you want to keep both sit bones down on the floor. Take your right hand quite far away from you on the floor. You don't want it right next to you, quite far away. But make sure you keep this left hip down. If you can, drop the elbow down to the floor, but make sure it doesn't lift up. If it's only your arm, that's perfect. Think of pushing your hand into the floor so it sends you back. And then reach that arm over. That's it. So we're trying to feel the stretch on the side. Now from here, breathe in, take the arm around in front. Breathing out, take it over. Stretching. If your shoulder's sore, don't worry too much about the arm. It's more about stretching the side. So even if you keep your arm here, just stretching it forward. Well, last one. And coming up, very nice. Changing sides, take that arm down towards the floor, quite far away from you. If you're able to drop down to the elbow, keep those hip bones down and stretch. That's it, feel the stretch on the side. Breathing in, take it round. Breathing out, reach, try and touch the wall if you can. That's it, 3 more. 2. Breathing out, use your breath. Last 1. Beautiful, coming up. Arms out straight. You're going to do a little windmill twist. You want to tuck this hand behind your knee, put the other hand on the floor and push yourself around. Think of twisting up. So you want to think of looking up as you go. Even if you need to relax that arm, you can kind of pull yourself around with your back arm. Nice, then changing sides. Breathing out, always think of twisting up. That's it, and change again. Breathing out, stretch. And last time. Beautiful, last stretch, opening up those legs, nice and wide, only as wide as you feel comfortable. It's not a competition. You want to keep your toes facing up to the ceiling. Don't let your feet roll in. Hands behind your bum, lift your hips up and push yourself forward a little bit. Think of sticking your chest out. So I don't want you leaning back, I want you almost of leaning forward. That's it, and from here lift the hips, stretch it out a little bit so you'll feel a nice stretch here. Very nice, bring that right foot in so your right foot goes to your left knee, and let's turn our hips to that left side. Breathing in, arms up if you can, and breathing out, stretch. I don't have much range on this side. Try and grab your toes, your ankle, your calf. Relaxing your head down. Nice, now let's change legs. Right leg straight, left knee bent, foot at your knee, hips facing your right foot, breathing in and breathing out, reaching forward. So this side I can go much further, grabbing your foot, relax your head down. Very nice. Come back into sitting. Let's just stretch out the neck a little bit. Put your hands on the back of your head, elbows in front of you, and very gently pull that chin down to your chest. You want to stay with your back up nice and straight. So don't round your back. Just pull that chin down. Beautiful. From here, let's stretch out the neck a little bit more. Look over your right shoulder. Roll the chin all the way around to the left and all the way back to the right. Let's go one more each side. Very nice. And last time. Awesome job, guys. Well done. Thank you so much. That was a great stretch. Happy Monday. Hope you have a lovely evening, and we'll see you guys tomorrow or during the week.